On the 26th of April, in the beginning, on the Monday, we did ballet and tap. With ballet, I felt that my terminology has improved massively. Because at the beginning, when we did ballet back in December, when Haley was saying do these moves, I wasn't a bit sure on what to do or what they were exactly. I was always got a bit confused. But now I feel like I can identify them quite well. I know that a plie is you bend your knees slightly. I know that no, you bend your knees, fall down. I know that a pirouette is when you do a turn or a spin, same thing. And I know that what second position is, third position. I know all the positions because it's really good to know what the positions are because those are like the key factor to ballet. Like it's like you need to learn those positions. It's like they're the walking positions before you can run. So when you like do a ballet exam or something, they'll be like third position, fourth position, second position, and you need to make sure that you know them. And I feel like that I know them quite well, and that'll be really useful for the future because I'm planning on doing a dance degree at university, and I know that we'll be doing a lot of ballet, so it's really useful that I know my terminology for ballet, and if I keep working on it more and know more things on my terminology, and then so when I do the classes, I won't be behind trying to learn what the terminology is and not copying other people, and then I know it quite well. So I think that is getting there, and I know my terminology a lot better. I'm getting to know it more, but I feel like I need to learn a few more techniques and a few more terminology, a bit of an upper scale to help me a bit more. But I feel like I know the base, which is good. So I've started off somewhere. I just need help to improve more, and to help this, I'll do some more research at home, or I could ask Haley to do like a little list of all the ballet moves, and then I could get my friend to or I could do it myself. Get my friend to say the ballet moves, and then I do the ballet move, and I could test myself each day, or I do it myself, and I could test myself each day on what's the ballet move, what's the right ballet move for the right terminology, and I find that will help me a lot more. So then when I go into ballet next year and this year, I'll know a lot more clearer, and I won't be relying more on others for help. When we did tap, I felt that I need to learn more of terminology. I feel like I know more terminology for ballet than tap, because I feel like tap I do struggle a bit, and I do look around for help. I know like the basics, like what a shuffle is, or a shuffle step, or a jump. I know those basics, but I feel like I need to do more. So I'll do what I said I would do for ballet, and I will write a list and test myself. If I do this every day, or like at least once a week, or maybe just every day before I go to college or something, I feel like I'll improve a lot more, and I won't be relying on others. When we did Sunday Morning Fever, we finished off Sunday Morning Fever in the afternoon, and one thing I realised what's a weakness for me is that I got a bit confused, and because of this I got a bit confused. I wasn't really taking it in. I was just like learning it, but I wasn't taking it in to the point I'll know it, I had to do it on my own. Literally I was doing and I was copying, but then by the time when we finished and then we were doing it, I found that I was copying Kira or someone else, because I wasn't too sure on it, so I wasn't really taking it in. So I need to make sure that before I go into lessons I really concentrate, like I really switch on, because I felt like I wasn't really switched on, because it was the end of the day and I was quite tired and it was a 3-hour lesson. So next time I need to make sure I'm more switched on, because of that in the future it just made me because of that in the future it just made me not know the rest of the dance, and I couldn't practice because we forgot to film it, so I couldn't practice. And then when we were doing show run throughs, I didn't know the rest of the dance, and that can really throw off the whole entire group. So I need to make sure that I get stepped on and I know the choreography for my next lesson. So I need to maybe ask someone to do the dance so I can film them, and so I know what the dance moves are, or if we all do it again then I can understand what the dance moves are for the end of the dance. I found that, one thing is I kept looking, so I need to make sure that I really know it. And if I do struggle, go home. I need to go through it every single day. Just keep going through it, because there's not good just to learn it and then not go through it for like weeks and then do it. Like, you're not gonna know it, are you? Because you just won't. So I need to make sure I keep going through it. That's the thing in this industry. you will be left alone sometimes, and it's up to you on what you do during that time, and you can't just sit around. And if you do that, you're not going to get anywhere. And in the future, for future jobs, like the West End or something, let's say that they give you all this choreography to learn, then you go, and then they give you a 2-week break for the show. If you go home and not learn it, then you're going to be screwed for when you come back. So I need to make sure that my mind's switched on. I'm always going through at least something, the choreography, the harmonies, the songs, the scenes. I need to make sure that I'm going through it all. Some strengths about that is that I knew my awareness. I knew where I was meant to go, because there's some bits in it where you go to the side like this, and you could clash into someone. But luckily I was looking forward, because sometimes what I used to do is I used to look to the side and do it. But that you can't do. You need to make sure that your head is straight forward, and then you're doing it forward. Otherwise that would just make the dance look really sloppy. So I knew my awareness, and we all knew as a group our awareness, and we didn't bump in or clash into one another, which was good. I did feel confident in some parts from at the beginning. I did feel confident in that, and you could really tell, because at the beginning I was really going for it. I was like, because I felt so confident, I was going for it. I wasn't looking around. I looked really confident. I was singing. I felt really in the moment. But then you could see at the end when my confidence just dropped. I had no clue what I was doing, and I was stuck. So I think, my confidence just dropped. So I need to make sure to go through it. Literally just go through the dance every day, like I said before. And some parts I noticed about me is that I can get very uptight and like very like this, like so shoulders hunched, and I feel very I can feel like I can look like that I don't belong there. I can literally look that I don't belong there on the stage, and I don't get into my character, and I'm like just Jess, but I look uncomfortable on stage. So I feel like to improve this, I just need to maybe do something to relax me beforehand, or I just need to ask myself character questions for me to get into my character, and then when I go on to rehearse, I'm in my character, because you need to always rehearse in your character. Otherwise, on the day, let's say you're not rehearsing your character, and then on the day you're literally going to do it, you'd be really stuck. You'd be like, oh, how will my character do this? How will my character do that? That's what the rehearsals are here for, to help with my character development as well. So I feel like with when I'm dancing, I need to always be in my character and just not be me. Just make sure, just always practice when I step on the dance floor or step on the stage, that I'm my character and I'm not me. So I need to keep practicing that every single time I do a rehearsal. So then I'll get so used to it, by the time when it comes to the show, I'll literally swing in, be my character, be exactly how I would as a nun, and then come off. And I feel like I need to do that more, because right now I'm struggling, and that could really screw me up for the show, because then when I'm in the show, I could just look like I'll look like me more than my character, and then that can screw the whole show. But yeah, so I need to work more that, to be more relaxed and to add more character, like more development into my character for that show, because sometimes I'm really good with my character, like let's say we're doing the scenes, because all I'm worried about is the scenes. I'm not like singing and dancing at the same time. I'm quite comfortable with it, and I know exactly what I'm doing, but when it comes to singing and dancing and being a character, it's all so much going on at once. So I feel like I need to break it down a bit and then go through it gradually, and then I'll get there more. And yeah, that was all for today.